Whenever you want to do something, I feel like that's when obstacles love to show that. Hey, what's up with y'all? It's your girl Danielle Ty, tuning in with y'all today from beautiful, Danville, Virginia. And I just wanted to tune in with y'all today because me and my dude was just talking about something, and I thought it would be a great thing to share with y'all because we both feel like this thing changed both of our life for the better, of course. And I wanted to share that with y'all because I wish somebody would have shared it with me. Basically, it's about moving, stepping outside of your comfort zone. So the conversation started when we seen a video of Master P basically saying that he moved to Indiana, I think, somewhere hella random. And it was just like he said, what, we stepping outside our comfort zone. It's 2020. We gon' it's gonna be, we gonna strive for change and bettering ourselves, right? And then we had to completely 150,000% agree with him because we both feel like when we bettered ourselves, it had everything to do with moving. Especially both of us being from California. I mean, 1 minute your rent is $800, and the next minute that thing went up to $1,600. That's just something I wasn't for. So that's basically where my moving journey started from. Way before this, I always wanted to move out of California. I always wanted to experience something different, meet different people. I always did. My main thing I wanted to do first was move to Los Angeles. And when the rent went up, I had to really think like, bruh, is LA gonna be the best move? Because they damn near like San Francisco. I'm gonna move there and be paying twice as much just to live in a shoebox. And when the Bay Area said that our rent was going up, I was like, I'm not about to work twice as hard. I'm not about to hustle twice as hard to remain the same. Everything went up except for my pay rate. I was still getting paid the same amount. So you telling me I gotta go extra hard? And it was already hard for me to get to where I wanted to be before this. Now it's even harder. And that's when I had said, you know what, I gotta make a change. So it was in about April. I told myself, I said, you know what, September. I don't remember why it was September, but I said, September, I'm moving to LA. But then I was like, nah, it's too expensive. And I had to really think, where else should I move? And I was asking for a sign. And when you ask God, he will deliver. Because one day I'm going down my YouTube and I see a video that say, reasons you should move to Las Vegas. And I was like, what? Never even thought about moving to Las Vegas, but I had to look at the video. And it was a dude stating all these reasons of why not move to Las Vegas. And at first I had to really think about it. Like, what do I know about Vegas? The Strip, gambling, liquor, all of the things that I really don't like. I like to drink now, but then I was like, I'm not a drinker. And I was like, why would I want to move to Vegas? And I thought, bro, that's perfect for me to move to Vegas because everybody's little temptations, that's something I won't have to worry about. So I started doing my research, and that's when it started. I did my research about Vegas. What were they looking for? What would I be looking for when I got out there? So 2 months after that, 2 months after April, my dad hit me, hey, we going to Hawaii, family trip, pack your bags, get ready, come. All you got to do is bring some money. The first thing that go off in my head is like, damn, now this is going to stop me from making my move. The extra money that I have, I want to bring some of that to Hawaii. I'm trying to save up as much as I can to move. But you know what I thought about? No, I'm still going to move. I'm still going to go to Hawaii and enjoy myself, but I'm still going to move because in life, whenever you want to do something, I feel like that's when obstacles love to show their face. And it's going to always happen. It's never going to be the right time. It's never going to be the perfect time. You have to take that leap of faith. So I still moved in September. Fortunately, knew somebody who lived in Vegas who I was able to stay with for a little bit. And then I was thinking, what could I do for money here and there? I did Lyft. I had some little jobs lined up, but it was jobs that I really didn't want to do. I mean, working in a casino, like, I was scared I was going to get I was going to die from smoke before they did. So even when I got those little offers, I was like, would I be happy with this? Would I be happy getting a $9 an hour job Or do I really want to find something like, this is my chance to start over? So I really want to find something that I'm going to be happy at doing, something I'm excited to go to in the morning. So I turned those jobs down, and really I faced that sacrifice. I really sacrificed a lot for my happiness. So I was asking for a sign, looking for jobs, January 6th, on my birthday, that's when I got this email from this job that said, hey, we having a hiring event January 6th, come through. I was like, bruh, this gotta be a sign. On my birthday, already was broke, didn't have nothing to do, so I was like, this is perfect to go to this job fair. Long story short, got the job, and from that moment, everything in my life changed. I mean, 401k, benefits. I was like, okay, y'all giving your girl more than what she asked for. Half of the jobs on the strip was $10 an hour. This one was $15, $16 an hour. I was like, okay, I can work with it. So I took that. A lot of people, I was making $22 an hour before I left when I was in the Bay doing graphic design. This job was $16 an hour. A lot of people like, oh, I wouldn't want to take that cut. But in 2 months from me starting that job, I was able to get my apartment, pay all my bills, catch up on bills, and I was still able to enjoy my money. Something I would have never been able to do in the Bay. All I wanted in the Bay back home was some privacy, money to be able to enjoy myself after I paid all my bills. Just, that's all I wanted, to be able to live by myself, not always depend on living with somebody. And I feel like that's just something that you cannot do when you in the Bay. Anybody who is still surviving and making it by yourself in the Bay, hey, more power to you. Congratulations. I ain't trying to knock you, but I know I couldn't do it. I had to get up out of there. And when I got up out of there, bruh, and had my own sense of, I just had everything that I had wanted, and I had realized, like, bruh, even though I had to leave everything I knew, family, friends, just that comfortability of being home and everything that I knew, I had this sense of just completion, like fulfillment that I had never had before. And it was literally, I feel like, from stepping out of your comfort zone. And that's really what I wanted to tell y'all. Like, moving does seem like it might be hard to do, but when you get out of that fear and you move in faith and confidence, God is gonna bless you beyond measures. I mean, when we at home and we living at home with our friends and family, it's easy to ask for help, and it's easy to ask for this and that. It's easy to get stuck, and it's easy to not be a full self because you're not happy with what you're doing. And starting over sounds scary, but sometimes starting over is exactly what you need. Like, that's exactly what your soul might need. You know what I'm saying? And just challenging yourself. And now, living in Virginia, next month finna live in North Carolina, I have no fear in my heart. Now I feel like I could do anything. I could go anywhere. Like, it's something that I can honestly say I thought I had before, but I never had before until I took that leap of faith. Now I feel unstoppable, untouchable. Like, I feel like I could move anywhere and I'll be happy. I can adjust good to it. Like, I'm not so stuck in my ways anymore. I look at people different. I treat situations different. And now I realize that I was so unhappy with myself because I felt so stuck where I was at. And when I moved, of course you have to go through that. If you're not fortunate enough to have money saved up or this and that, you have to go through that struggle. You know what I'm saying? You have to go through them times where you don't know how you're going to pay for this, or you don't know where you're going to do that, or whatever your certain situation may be. You're going to have to go through that unknown phase. But in the unknown, you will find triumph, bro. You will find yourself. You'll find completion. You'll find something that you have been searching for, like that excitement in life. So moving from the Bay Area, stepping out of my comfort zone, stepping out of what I've always known, ultimately changed my life for the better. I would never take that back. Of course, I miss my family and my friends every day. It was so hard for me to leave Chubb. It was so hard for me to know that I wouldn't be able to see my brothers and sisters, friends and family, all that. But I mean, in moving, like, I don't smoke no more like that. Like, I don't smoke no more. Like, I never thought I would, but it was like, I don't need that. I'm so happy where I'm at. And I realized there was so many things that was keeping me stuck where I was at that I thought was making me happy. But in actuality, I was depressed and I was unsatisfied. So it was just I literally just taking that leap of faith, y'all. Is on the other side of fear is triumph. And I just, anybody who's feeling, and this is just taking the advice outside of just moving, anything that you feel like you want to do, or if anything that you feel like, oh, I'm too comfortable here, but you want more, that's exactly where you need to be at, to be like, okay, is God gonna give me certain things, but it's up to me to make that leap of faith, and it's up to me to take that next step to get to where I want to be. I had the same friends from elementary school, middle school, high school. I had never had to really be the new girl at school. I never really, I never had to get to know something else. Never had to, like, and now I enjoy these new things so much. It teaches me so much about myself every day, and I'm so excited to get to know me all over again, So that was my word of the day, y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell thing. Stay tuned in with your girl. I love and appreciate y'all, and see y'all later.